What's up, stock investors? In today's video, we're going to be diving into my Robinhood portfolio where it has bounced back over 6% due to the market rally today. We're going to look at my recent purchases. We're going to also check out the dividend tracker so we can kind of see my portfolio allocation as far as each sector and each stock. And if this is your first time checking out the channel and you like what you see and you like what you hear during this video, be sure to go ahead and click that subscribe button so you don't miss any more portfolio updates, and smash that like button for me. It really helps out the channel and it lets me know you all appreciate the content that I'm putting out. Now let's jump into the video. All right, welcome back to the channel. Now we are on the Robinhood platform, and as you can see, my portfolio value is $7,284.28. During market hours, I was up 6.31%, which is $431.90, and after hours, I was up 0.05%, which is $3.72. Now you can see we were up quite a bit during market hours. I'm going to type in the SPY here. We can see what they were up during market hours. And as you can see, they were up 6.72%, and then after hours they were up 0.63%, so over 7% in today's market. And if I type in the Dow Jones, we can see they were up during market hours 7.56%, and after hours they were up 0.37%. So pretty incredible day on the market. So we're gonna go ahead and go back to the portfolio here, and you can see on the week here I am just up 0.37%, which is $26.74. As we look at my 1 month, you can see I am down 8.79%, which is $702.27. As we go over to my 3 month, you can see I am down 18.60%, which is $1,664.79. And as we look at my 1 year, you will see I am down 13.29%, which is $1,116.26. So as we move back over to my 1 year, I started investing April 23rd of last year, so I am slowly approaching my 1 year anniversary. It's super exciting. And as we look at April 23rd here, you can see there is no money moving in the stock market. The portfolio, $8,400.54 that I had put in of my personal money. And then as I move over to the next day, you can start to see there is money starting to move here in the stock market. So this kind of gives you a full timeline of my entire investing journey. So you can see things was, dipping a little bit and constantly going up. And then this was the peak of my portfolio value, $9,207.99. And then you can see it dipped a little bit. It starts to go up, and then boom, it shot down, and then it kept shooting down. So you can see this huge drop. So all of my gains have been completely wiped away, and now you can see there's been a slow rebound here in the market. So me personally, I do believe we are going to see some more extreme volatility here in the market, just because there are still so many things in the economy that has not per se happened yet that will affect the market. So now we're going to go ahead and dive into the first stock in the portfolio, Procter & Gamble. During market hours, they were up 2.37%, which is $2.73. Looking at my position here, $110.29 for my average cost on 3 shares. We look at my equity, $352.50. I'm currently up on this position 6.54%, which is $21.64. The next position will be 3M. This is a industrial dividend king company here. They were up 5.16% during market hours, and after hours they were up 1.28%. As we go down to my position here, my average cost on my 4 shares, $159.62. My equity, $570, and I am down on this position 10.73%, which is $68.48. The next position in the portfolio will be Johnson & Johnson. This is a healthcare dividend king, very large company, very solid in my opinion. During market hours, they were up 4.17%. We move on down to the position. For my 4 shares, my average cost $139.71. My equity $558.16, and on this position I am down 0.12%, which is 46 cents. The next dividend king in my portfolio will be Coca-Cola. This is a consumer staples company here, very solid, and during market hours they were up 6.48%. And as we move on down to the position, for my 6 shares, my average cost $52.15. My equity $277.92, and on this position I am down 11.18%, which is $34.97. And as we look at the last dividend king in my portfolio, Altria, ticker symbol MO, during market hours they were down 0.35%, and after hours they were up 0.35%. So they were completely flat on the day. We move on down to my position. For my 10 shares, my average cost $47.63. As we look at my equity, it is $374.10, and on this position I am down 21.45%, which is $102.17. Now we're moving down to my dividend aristocrats, starting with ADM, Archer Daniels and Midland. They are also in the consumer staples sector. They deal with the agricultural industry. As you can see, during market hours they were up 3.26%. Moving on down to my position, you can see for my 4 shares, my average cost $39.02. My equity $143.12, and on this position I am down 8.30%, which is $12.95. The next position in the portfolio, AT&T, also a dividend aristocrat in the communications sector, and as you can see, during market hours they were up 7.21%. Moving on down to my position, for my 5 shares, my average cost $31.25. My equity $147.15, and on this position I am down 5.84%, which is $9.12. The next position in the portfolio will be Microsoft. Now AT&T is the last dividend aristocrat in my portfolio. Microsoft has 16 years of dividend growth, a very, very solid tech company, one of the largest companies here in the world, and the second largest company compared to Apple here in the United States. So we're going to go ahead and click on Microsoft, and as you can see, during market hours Microsoft was up 7.44%, which is $11.44. So incredible gains on today. We move on down to my position. For my 5 shares, my average cost $171.87. My equity is $826.45, and on this position I am down 3.83%, which is $32.90. Now Microsoft is my largest position here in my portfolio. I'm completely okay with that because I know Microsoft will be here when the smoke clears. Now the next position in the portfolio will be Starbucks. They had 10 years of dividend growth. They are also in the consumer staples and the beverage industry, and as you can see, during market hours they were up 7.52%. We move on down to the position here. For my 10 shares, my average cost $87.05. My equity $678.50, and on this position I am down 22.05%, which is $191.95. Now Starbucks is one of my larger positions as well in my portfolio, but I believe Starbucks is also going to be here when the smoke clears. As we move down to the next position in the portfolio would be Disney. They have 10 years of dividend growth as well. A solid company in my opinion. During market hours, they were up 6.7%, and this is one of the companies I added a couple shares to recently. So we go down here to my position. You can see for my 6 shares, my average cost $117.68. My equity $597.96, and on this position I am down 15.31%, which is $108.13. We're going to move on down here because I want to show you when I purchased and what I purchased it for. So as you can see, March 31st, I purchased 2 shares for $100, which was an even $200 spend. And then we will be looking at the next purchase in my portfolio when we get to that position. After looking at Disney, we move on down to pets. PetMed Express, they have 10 years of dividend growth. Also, they are in the services sector. We're going to go ahead and click on the position here. And you can see during market hours, PetMed Express was up 9.08%, which is incredible for a one-day return. And as we move on down to my position, for my 10 shares, my average cost $15.82. My equity $308.60, and my total return, you can see I've almost made all of my money back at 95.13%, which is $150.45. Now some of you may be wondering, saying, Mike, why didn't you buy more into this position? Well, when I started investing into PetMed Express, I had no idea that it was going to skyrocket as quickly as it did. With that being said, I was also buying into other companies at that time, which I probably kicked myself in the foot a little bit because I could have gotten a lot more return on my investment with this particular company. The next position in the portfolio will be Pfizer, a very, very large healthcare company. They have about 7 years of dividend growth. During market hours, they were up 2.76%. We move on down to my position. For my 10 shares, my average cost $39.05. My equity $342.60. And on this position, I am down 12.26%, which is $47.87. The next position in the portfolio will be the AES Corporation. This is a gas and utility company here. And as you can see during market hours, they were up 11.27%. Moving on down to my position, for my 10 shares, my average cost $16.05. My equity $136.20, and my total return, I am down on this position 15.14%, which is $24.30. The next position in the portfolio will be Bank of America. This is the second largest bank in the United States. They have 6 years of dividend growth, and during market hours, they were up 6.79%. Moving on down to my position, for my 10 shares, my average cost $28.57. My equity $214.30. And on this position, I am down 25%, which is $71.43. After Bank of America, we move down to my REITs, starting with Realty Income, ticker symbol O. This is a solid REIT in my opinion, but I do believe the real estate industry is going to get hit even harder, which will give us a better buying price on some of the top real estate investment trust companies. So during market hours, they were up 7.36%. We move on down to my position. For my 10 shares, my average cost is $72.14. My equity is $466.80. And on this position, I am down 35.29%, which is $254.62. Now this REIT, Realty Income, they pay monthly. They also had trademarked the name the Monthly Dividend Company. Very solid company, and even though a company has been growing their dividend for 25 years, does not mean that they cannot take a significant hit. This company is well known. A lot of the larger well-known investors most likely hold Realty Income. So if I go over to the 1 year, just to kind of give you an example, you can see Realty Income was up to pretty much $82. Moving on, let's see. Yeah, it was over $82, and now you can see Realty Income has pretty much been cut in half. So just because it's a solid company does not mean that it cannot see extreme volatility. The next REIT in my portfolio will be Stag Industrial. This is another solid real estate investment trust in my opinion. They have companies in the industrial sector. As you can see during market hours, they were up 10.91%. Moving on down to my position. For my 10 shares, my average cost $29.89. My equity $237.80. And on this position, I am down 20.43%, which is $61.05. Moving down to the next REIT in my portfolio, IIPR, also known as Innovative Industrial Properties. They have 2 years of dividend growth, and this is the second company that I added a couple shares to. During market hours, they were up 6.50%. We move on down to the position here. For my 5 shares, my average cost $74.49. My equity $354.60, and on this position I am down 4.80%, which is $17.86. So we're going to go ahead and scroll down so I can show you when I purchased. April 2nd, I purchased 2 shares for $70.40 for a total amount $140.80. And as we move back up, you can already see I have a dividend coming from Innovative Industrial Properties as well. April 15th, they will be paying me $3 for holding those 3 shares. As we look at the last REIT in my portfolio, Apple Hospitality REIT, they have 0 years of dividend growth, and this is the only company that I hold in my portfolio that does not have dividend growth years under their belt. So we're going to go ahead and go into this position, and Apple Hospitality REIT actually suspended their dividend. So they didn't cut it and they didn't stop paying it altogether. They just temporarily suspended it due to what is currently going on worldwide. So in the letter that they gave to investors that I talked about in a few videos ago, they do plan to resume paying that same dividend once things clear up. So that's just kind of, some hope for investors like myself who may have positions in this company. So you can see during market hours, they were up 13.75%. We move on down to my position. For my 50 shares, my average cost $14.58. My equity $395, and on this position I am down 45.81%, which is $333.98. So now we're going to look at the last position in my portfolio, which is an ETF, SPHD, also known as Power Shares S&P 500 High Dividend Low Volatility ETF. During market hours, they were up 6.26%. As we scroll on down to the position here, my average cost for my 10 shares is $42.87. My equity, $300.30. And on this position, I am down 29.96%, which is $128.43. So these are all 19 holdings here in my Robinhood portfolio. I own 1 ETF and the other 18 holdings are all individual stocks. So now we're going to take a quick look at my dividend tracker here, and for my portfolio value, my dividend yield 4.31%, which gives me an annual income of $317 that my portfolio will produce, and my yield on cost 3.68%, which will continue to grow over time. So moving on down, this gives me all the information I need for each individual holding that I have: my shares, my price, my average cost, my profit loss, the dividend yield, the yield on cost, and then the annual income for each individual holding that I have. So as we go over to the next here, this has every single holding that I have in my portfolio. We're going to hit the diversification button here. This is going to give you each sector I'm invested in, the stocks I own, my highest and my lowest weighted sector. So as you can see, real estate is my highest sector at 20.62%. We look at healthcare, 16.54%, consumer defensive, 15.66%, technology, 11.26%, communication services, 10.15%, consumer cycle, 9.24%, industrial, 7.67%. The ETF that I hold is 4.09% of the portfolio. My financial services, 2.92%. And then utilities is 1.86%. And as we scroll down a little bit more, it gives me a full breakdown for each individual holding. And as I said a little bit earlier, Microsoft is my largest holding in my portfolio, and then it will be Starbucks and Disney will be the 3 largest positions in my portfolio currently. So if you want to check out this dividend tracker, go ahead and click the link down in the description, and I will also have it pinned in the comment section for you as well. It's completely free for you to try out. It gives you a better way to kind of track your income and track your portfolio as a whole. All right, investors, so those are all 19 holdings in my Robinhood portfolio. If you like that dividend tracker that I showed you towards the end of the video, be sure to go ahead and click the link down in the description, and it will also be pinned in the comment section for you as well, so you can try it out for free. If you like what you saw and you like what you heard during this video, be sure to go ahead and smash that like button for me. It really helps out the channel, and it lets me know you all appreciate the content that I'm putting out. And be sure to go ahead and click that subscribe button as well, so that way you don't miss any more videos like this one. I'm Mike the Investor. Remember to stay inspired, stay motivated, invest in yourself, and I will see you guys back next time.